Hey guys, what's going on? Reformation V2 here again, and this time I'm bringing you a best class setup. I'm gonna run through some of my classes and show you what I think is the best class for you guys to rank up quick and do as best as you possibly could. These classes, just because these classes work for me doesn't mean they're gonna work for you, but it's a starting point, and you can play around with them and see what works good for you. Now, going with my classes, I have three guns at the max level: the Man of War, the HVK, and the KN. I'm using the ICR a little bit too, but these are the four main guns that I've been using this prestige. I've used the XR2 a little bit, I used the Kuda a little bit, and I used the Vesper a little bit. All good guns, so it's all preference. This is going to be an assault rifle video. I'll do a submachine gun one too, but this one is going to be all assault rifles. So starting off with KN, obviously I have it maxed out. The camo that I have on it right now, I have Ash. That's the camo I have on it right now. I have all the way up to Dante, close to getting integer, so that's pretty cool. No optics. I usually, if I do put one on, I will put the reflex sight on. That's just if I want to play around with that. I've used both. So right now I'm using the iron sights. Attachments, I go with quick draw, grip, and stock. They're the three attachments that I put on this. And obviously your wild card, you're going to need primary gunfighter 1. So that's the attachment to the gun. I don't use a secondary, so there's going to be no attachments or anything for that. Frag, concussion, you could switch with frag and semtex. That's no big deal. Same thing with this. You could switch these out if you wanted to, but frag and concussion, and then I do sixth sense. If you're nearby, if you're by like an enemy that's nearby, it'll show up on your mini map, like the little corner or like direction that they're in. So I think that's pretty cool. Ante up, it helps you with your score streaks. It starts you closer to your score streaks. And then blast suppressor, it won't show up on the map when you thrust anywhere, like if you jump, if you slide, whatever. So that's the perks that I use. So that's my first class. That's with the KN. My second class is the HVK. As you see, I have the violet camo on there. A black market camo. You get those out of the supply drops. So this is the one I happen to get, so I threw it on there. I think it looks pretty cool. Again, this time I have red dot, the reflex sight. I don't like the iron sights on this gun. I like the gun, but I don't like the iron sights at all. So I put the reflex sight on, and I have stock, grip, and quick draw. 90% of my guns are gonna have that quick draw grip on it, and so 90% of them, because in other games, either I put the quick draw grip on there, or I use quick draw as a perk. Many of you may know, like Modern Warfare 3, quick draw was a perk. Anyway, that's what I go with in here. So you can also customize these, but these are black market items. No secondary again. I don't use a secondary. If I need, I pick up another gun. No grenade in this one, just concussion, but I'm gonna switch to that actually right now. I'll put a frag on there. So, and then the perks are gonna be the same: Sixth Sense, Ante Up, and Blast Suppressor. That's my other class. And now my last main class that I've been using a lot is the Man of War. I have Dante. That's the camo I have on there right there. Red dot, quick draw, grip, and stock. That's very self-explanatory. 10 of 10. So again, no secondary. I don't know why I had that on there. I need the first one, but for some reason I had another primary gunfighter on there. I'm not really sure why. But again, this is gonna be the same setup as the HVK. Just with a different gun. So those are my best three classes right there. If you want to play around with a submachine gun, I would suggest the Cuda is you start out with that gun. I think it's a really good gun. The Weevil, people have been really liking that gun, so I mean, it is all preference in the end. Like for me, maybe somebody likes this as like the best gun. I've used it, I like it. I don't like it the best, but I think I like the HVK or the Man of War personally the best as of right now. But yeah, those are my 3 classes. I hope this helps you with your ranking up and leveling up your guns. If it did, please leave a like on the video, and be sure to check out my other videos.